I fell off a cliff on my way to work.
Which cliff are you talking about?
There's a huge cliff right by my house.
You and I have the same address.
Trouble Busters!
Why did Hercules unexpectedly decided to withdraw? Oh no, I spent all my skill points on him. My name is Melanie. I'm in my 30s and I enjoy playing games. I work hard to build my career at work, but there's something I've been concerned about.
Here comes an SSR character.
Noelle, you're at work right now.
What? I don't want to work.
But then,
Melanie, can I talk to you for a second?
sure, I'll be right there.
Ugh, she's so annoying. I wish there was a way to make easy money. Huh? Is this?
I've been calling Noah, but I can't get a hold of him.
Good morning.
Well, what happened? Are you okay?
Yeah, I fell off a cliff on my way to work.
A cliff?
So now I'd like to claim for $80,000 in workers' compensation.
I'm sorry, but wait a second.
What am I waiting on? I get workers' compensation if I get injured, right? I get paid even if it happened on my way to work, right?
Can I ask something?
What is it?
Which cliff was it?
Of course, it was a cliff that's near my house. There's a huge cliff right by my house.
That's strange.
What? Are you accusing your subordinate?
No, that's not what I'm saying. It's just that you and I have the same address.
What?
To be precise, we live in the same apartment. You live in Troop Grande, right?
No way. That can't be true.
I'm telling the truth. I saw your address when I was helping you enroll in our company insurance.
Ugh. Crap, I didn't think about that.
And needless to say, there isn't any cliff near our apartment, so the fact that you're telling me that you fell off a cliff on your way to work...
Yikes! I need to do something about this. Oh, I got confused. I fell off a hill, not a cliff.
A hill? I don't think there's a hill near our house.
I just fell off somewhere elevated.
I feel like this subject is getting sidetracked.
Ah, you're so annoying.
What?
You keep complaining and accusing.
I'm not complaining about anything.
How dare you treat me like this when something so unfortunate has happened to me?
Well, please calm down.
What's going on over here? Wait, Noel! Troy, you have to hear me out. This is what's going on over here. Melody, you should care to listen to what he has to tell you. It's important for us to take care of our team members.
You're right, but...
This is good. It's working. Troy is a nice boss, so I know I can manipulate him. I just need to persuade this woman.
It's not like I'm choosing to accuse Noel of lying. But then he's been acting quite strangely. What should I do? Oh, that's right, I haven't asked him that question yet. I won't tolerate injustice. I'm not letting him get away with this. Trouble Busters. Noel, I understand. Let's go ahead and process your claim as you wish.
Yay!
Will you please provide a doctor's note as well?
Huh?
In order for us to process your workers' compensation claim, we'll need to ask you to provide us a doctor's note.
Doctor's note?
I'm not sure if it was from a cliff or a hill, but if you really fell off from somewhere elevated and injured yourself, I'm sure you've seen a doctor. And I'm sure they've issued you a doctor's note for you.
That's true. Noel, do you have it with you? Oh, a doctor's note? I wasn't expecting to be asked. I thought I'd get paid for getting injured. But hold on. I think there might be a template for those types of things, and in that case... I also saw that you were claiming for $80,000 on the claim form, but I don't think you'd be so well if your injury was so severe. Yikes!
Yep, I was concerned about that too. I feel like that dollar amount would be something that you'd be hospitalized for.
I see, but in my case, I was told that I don't need to be admitted.
By the way, other than the doctor's note, the Labor Standards Bureau will be conducting a thorough investigation regarding your injury as well. You'd be paid with the compensation after the claim gets approved.
I see, but then I'm only telling you the truth.
If it turns out that you were lying, you'll be charged with attempted fraud for trying to illegally claim the compensation.
Attempted fraud? Is it considered a crime even if it was just attempted?
Yes, for attempted fraud, you can be sentenced up to 10 years of imprisonment.
Imprisonment?
That's what it takes for money to get involved.
Noel, anything to say? Troy is now taking Melanie's side. I have to do something, or else not only won't I get paid for this, but I'll end up becoming a criminal.
But as long as you admit it right now.
That's fine.
Oh, Noel. I hope he learned his lesson. Noel hasn't showed up to work yet.
Hey!
Noel, who's that?
My name is Frederick, and I'm a labor standards inspector.
A labor standards inspector?
Melanie, yesterday you said that workers' compensation will be paid after the Labor Standards Bureau approves it upon investigating the claim, right?
Yes, I said that.
Based on what I've been told, we deem that Mr. Noel's claim suffices the conditions to be approved. See, the labor standards officer is saying so. Are you still going to argue with me?
No, that's not what I was saying. You'd have to provide evidence.
By the way, I have a doctor's note too. Here's the evidence that you're asking for.
Trobus Medical Center.
I confirmed that Mr. Noel has sought medical attention immediately upon sustaining his injury.
Indeed, he was just 2 hours late to work yesterday.
That's right, I was at the hospital before I got here. I never thought that my regular tardiness would end up being useful like this. Based on his commuting distance and the amount of time spent seeking medical attention, it's safe to assume that he's stating the truth.
I see, so this is how you're playing this game.
So now you better approve this.
Well, this is going to be my final warning to you. You're trying to stick with your claim, correct?
That's what I've been saying, or else I wouldn't have brought a labor standards inspector with me.
Well then, I made sure I warned you.
What's going on over here now? Hello, Troy. Since the two of you seemed to be quite skeptical of what I was telling you, I brought an inspector from the Labor Standards Bureau. What?
Troy, may I speak with you for a second?
Sure. Okay. Troy, you shouldn't let Melanie fool you like that.
All right, I'm going to expose you from here on out.
What?
Was your name Frederick? You're not really from the Labor Standards Bureau, are you?
What? How rude! Of course I'm a real inspector. Here's my business card, too.
Well, it's too easy to forge a business card.
Why are you making it sound as if it's forged?
It's because you don't seem to be anyone who'd be from the Labor Standards Bureau.
Well then, tell me precisely what makes you think you're right.
You said that you believe Noel is telling the truth, right?
Of course.
In that case, go ahead and grant him the $80,000 he's asking for.
What?
Why do you guys look so surprised?
No way, your company is liable for paying the $80,000.
See, you don't know a thing.
You better cut it out.
Right back at you. Let me ask if you even have any idea how a workers' compensation claim is handled.
Once the labor standards inspector gives it a go, the company will pay for the claim, right?
No, you're wrong. You were right up until you said that the labor standards inspector gives it a go. But the government will provide that compensation. You can either personally file the claim with the Labor Standards Bureau or have your company file the claim. But the company is ultimately a client who's enrolled in the insurance.
Really?
This means that it's wrong for you to be expecting our company to pay for the compensation, right, Mr. Frederick from the Labor Standards Bureau?
Well, hey, Mr. Frederick. Oh, that's right. I remember now. I just happened to forget about that.
That's such an obvious lie. Who would ever mistakenly state what you said?
Well, I'm new to my job. I just happen to have a brain fart. That's right. Everyone makes a mistake from time to time.
See, you're so sloppy with your lies, and that's what makes them so obvious.
Noel, this wasn't what you said how this would go. You said everything would be fine as long as I acted as if I was from the Labor Standards Bureau. Why is this getting so complicated? I had no idea that she had so much knowledge about these things.
Either way, are you going to admit that you're fake?
Well, hey, you better not admit it. Just calm down and think about it. How do we get out of this trouble? Can't we just force it? Stop being so ridiculous.
Pardon my interruption, but well, it's your turn now.
So what if this guy was fake? The doctor's note that I provided is real.
I'm not so sure about that.
Melody,
Troy, great timing.
I confirmed that Noel is telling a lie. Confirmed? Don't tell me.
While we were talking over here, Troy reached out to the hospital to confirm the validity of your doctor's note.
They said that you weren't seen there yesterday. Oh, well, think about how many patients the hospital handles every day. They wouldn't remember me out of all the patients that were seen.
In that case, should we go confirm in person whether the doctor's note is valid or not?
We can perhaps do that. That'll make things black and white. Oh, we don't have to do that.
Why not? Well, if we're able to verify what you're saying once and for all, you'll earn the opportunity to earn $80,000. Or are you refusing to go because you already know that we'll only discover that you were lying to us? This is why I warned you earlier. You aggravated this situation by digging yourself a deeper hole.
Noel, is that how badly you want to get paid with workers' compensation? Yeah, that's right. So what? Is there a problem?
What?
It's such a pain in the butt having to work all day, every day. If I have a choice between whether I get paid by working hard or get paid by not working hard, I'd rather not work hard.
Ugh.
Our company is an IT company and we don't get too many employees getting injured. What's the big deal? You're wasting your insurance money. So I'm telling you that I don't mind taking it. This is ridiculous.
That's not right. Workers' compensation is for someone who's in trouble after getting injured or becoming ill. It's something to save an employee when they're in trouble. You're trying to claim it for the sake of easy money, but that's not what workers' compensation is for. Well, I can't possibly let you go. We'll be taking appropriate action for this.
What? It's not like I caused any harm or damage, so who cares?
This isn't about whether anyone was harmed or not.
Fine. You're just trying to punish me because I lied to you guys, right? That's fine. I'd rather quit this shabby company.
You're quitting?
And I'll finally be free from such an annoying boss like you. I live with my parents, so I won't be taking much damage from quitting this job anyway. That's right. I didn't really have to work to begin with. I'd get to live an easy life like I used to.
You really think your reasoning is valid?
That's none of your concern. Hello?
Noel, what's the matter?
I'm quitting my job.
What? But you finally got a job.
I tried my best, but I guess I'm not fit for this environment. My boss is such a pain in the butt. Yeah, her name is Melanie.
You can't blame me for this.
So I'm gonna take some time off. Okay, bye. Noel, what do I do now? We're leaving. Okay.
That's not going to happen.
But this is over. Noel! Huh? Dad? Mom, why are you here? I heard about what happened. Are you his supervisor?
Yes, that's right.
How dare you?
What?
You said so much about my son. Noel has gone through a lot, but he finally decided to work. Can't you be a bit more patient with my son?
That's right. I'm not going to let you ruin my son's life.
Wait, hold on. Something's wrong. Something's wrong.
Jeez, it sounds like your parents are severely misunderstanding something.
What? This is bad. I'll be in the wrong if my parents find out the truth. Mom, Dad, don't worry about it. Miss Melanie didn't do anything wrong.
But you said that this was her fault.
I was just kidding. She's usually a very kind boss.
How dare you even say that?
So, Mom, Dad, don't worry about anything. I'm sure you're busy. I'm off today. Just go home, okay? But then, I said it's okay.
Let me tell you about the workers' compensation that he's trying to claim.
Hey, you're not supposed to tell them. Oh my goodness.
Hold on. Doesn't that mean that our son is in the wrong? That's exactly right.
You guys can't let her fool you. This lady is a habitual liar.
First, I'm a bad person. Then, a kind person. Now I'm a habitual liar, huh? Do I have an ever-changing personality to you? But I guess it doesn't matter what you say since I have evidence.
She was recording us. Ms. Melanie, will you kindly let us listen to that audio? No, you don't have to listen to that. I wasn't talking to you right now. Sir, ma'am, will you kindly think twice before you... I wasn't talking to you either. A best friend's mission fails right here.
I'm just going to play the audio, okay? Here.
Noel! Based on the entire interaction, you're entirely in the wrong.
I can't believe you tried to deceive your company to take money from them. Can't you even differentiate between right and wrong?
I wasn't trying to deceive them. I was just trying to borrow some money. That's enough.
Well, I regret spoiling you all along, but this is it.
This is it? What do you mean by that? How am I supposed to afford to live? You're going to look for a new job. You're kidding me. I was excited to finally get to stay at home laying on my bed all day. Stay at home laying on your bed all day, huh? Oh, I mean, that's just another reason why I can't empathize with you. Just forget it. Let's go, Kelly.
Okay.
Hold on, Mom? Dad?
Well, we're not done talking yet.
I know I just dug myself a deeper hole, and I need to do something about this. I'll continue. I changed my mind. I'd like to take back my voluntary resignation. So, I'm ready to work as hard as I can. Oh, I get to work here for a maximum of 3 years as a contract worker, right? I still have a long way ahead of me. Now that I've taken back my resignation, I look forward to working with you guys. Noel, look. What is it? Contract workers can work here for a maximum of 3 years, but we'd have to renew the contract annually. And upon the renewal, the contract is considered to have ended in the interim. Huh? Does that mean?
It's up to the company whether they like to renew the contract or not. Needless to say, it's completely legal.
Hold on. Does that mean... No, actually, as I said earlier, it's not like the company had to take any damage from what I did this time, right?
You keep talking about whether there had been any harm or not, but don't you recall what I said to you yesterday? You've committed a crime. You didn't take my friendly warning, and you chose to bring in a fake labor standards inspector in an attempt to illegally claim workers' compensation. Your intentions couldn't have gotten more malicious.
I know, and that's why I'll tell you that I'll never do it again, so it's fine, right?
You're acting as if you're being remorseful only because you have no other choice.
Yup, and I'm being remorseful.
That's exactly what I'm talking about. You're only remorseful when you're in trouble, which tells me that you wouldn't be sorry for what you've done the moment you're no longer in trouble. This means that there's a high chance that you'll do the same thing again.
How do I be remorseful then?
That's very simple. You need to go through a social punishment.
No. Social punishment? Heck no! I'll make sure I express my remorse through my words and demeanor.
You're not being remorseful at all. Before you leave, just let me state that we're filing a police report against you for being his accomplice.
Hold on a second. Noel forced me to do this, despite the fact that I never wanted to. Can't you tell that I'm also a victim? No way. You were getting excited when I told you about your cut of the pay. You and I are equally guilty. I don't care. Besides, you're in the wrong to have even come up with this scheme. How dare you betray me? You...
Shut up! Don't worry, we'll be filing a police report against both of you.
Oh, no!
We went ahead and filed a police report against the two of them. The audio recording and the forged doctor's note sufficed as evidence. Noel, along with his accomplice Frederick, have been arrested for attempted fraud. Noel happened to resign from the company when his contract term was over. Because of this incident, his parents had cut ties with him as well. I'm sure he's going to face a lot of challenges after he gets released from prison. As for me, I've been living peacefully as always after all that happened. Hercules revived! Perfect timing! Troublebusters!
What do you mean, thank you? Why are you thanking me?
Because you granted me a divorce.
Yeah, I accepted the divorce.
And on top of that, we feel really bad about having to receive alimony.
You guys are paying me, you know. Marion! How about we go on a date for the first time in a while this Sunday?
No.
Aw, come on. Why not? I was thinking we could go to that amusement park
I said I don't want to go.
Why not? Do you have some other plans?
Not really.
Well then, how about we go for a change of pace?
Leave me the frick alone. You can go by yourself if you want it so badly.
Wait, Hey! I wanted to somehow mend my relationship with Marion, so I tried giving her presents, but it didn't work at all. Such was the situation up until recently.
I'm having a drinking party tonight, so I'll be home late.
Again? Who do you drink with so often?
Just friends.
I see.
What, you have something to complain about?
I don't, but I'd honestly like you to refrain from coming home so late or early the next morning if possible.
Huh? That can't be helped, Alan, given the atmosphere of the night.
But you are already married.
So once I get married, I can't go out?
No, that's not what I mean.
My friends' husbands give them some pocket money to go out with, you know. They also drive my friends to the venue and pick them up afterwards. I'm really jealous of that particular aspect.
But I don't have a driver's license.
If that's the case, then just shut up. Not like I'm bothering you, right?
Well, no. Just as she said, there was no direct influence on me at all. She had prepared food for me, and I had faith in her, but, work lasted until late at night again. Let's buy Marion some ice cream as an apology. Huh? I happened to see her at the station on my way home from work. Marion, walking hand in hand with a complete and utter stranger. I panicked and called her. Oh, she looked at the incoming call screen and ignored it. I had married Marion with the intention of being together with her for the rest of my life, and yet... Thus, in order to obtain conclusive evidence, I requested an investigation at a detective agency. I hoped with all my heart there was some kind of misunderstanding. Hello?
Is this Alan Thompson?
Yes, that's me, sir.
This is Detective Jarvis. We finished the investigation of your wife, sir.
And what are the results?
I'm so sorry, sir, but this is full-fledged affair.
Oh, is that so?
And it's been happening since before you married her, it seems.
What?
It seems like she started dating this particular man more recently, but your wife's been dating various people since before she married you, Mr. Thompson.
No.
Yes, detailed information and photographs will be sent to you by post, so please have a look at it at your earliest convenience.
I had worked hard for my family up until now. This was a bullet, and I plunged into depression. It's no good in an environment like this. I took some action. Unforgivable! Troublebusters, initiate! I decided to divorce, so I hired an accomplished lawyer. As I was preparing to send all the evidence to him, Marion herself stepped up and said,
Alan, we have to talk.
"What's up?"
I'm sorry this is so sudden, but I want a divorce.
Huh?
I'm sorry, but I've already made up my mind.
Wait a minute. What happened? Why?
Please don't ask me why.
Did I do something?
No, you have no fault in this, Alan.
So she probably doesn't realize that I'm preparing for a divorce, eh? How about I explore a little, try to pry information from her? I don't think I have any fault in this. I cared about you and you did me. Even so, you asked for a divorce. I won't be able to accept it unless you give me a proper reason.
That's...
If there's something about me you don't approve of, I'll fix it.
No, that's not what I mean.
Well, what is it?
Don't ask me, please.
I just want you to be happy, Marion. If divorce will make you happy, I'll do what you ask and accept the divorce.
Alan, you do that?
Please, tell me why.
Actually, I found someone else.
Someone else?
Yes, that being said, it's not your fault.
I see. So you'll be happier if you're together with that person, I suppose.
Yes, I'm sorry.
No, if you're okay with it, but I do have just a favor to ask.
What is it?
I want to pay my respects to that guy. I want to tell him, take care of her for me.
Okay, I'll tell him.
Through this, she also revealed everything about the affair. So this is the gentleman you found, is it?
Yes, he is.
Nice to meet you. I promise I will make your wife happy.
Huh. Strange sort of fellow.
I'm so happy I met Marion, sir.
Is that so? I don't want to break up with her because I still love her. But if she chooses you, who am I to protest?
And now you know, you have no fault in this, Alan. It's all my fault.
I will make her as happy as you did, sir.
Will you really? Thank you very much.
Yes, sir.
By the way, what do you do for work?
I'm unemployed as of now, but I'm trying to open a store.
Huh?
With Marion's savings and with the alimony, we'll start anew.
Alan, thank you so much.
Wait a minute, why do you think you could get alimony from me?
Huh?
I mean, of course not. Why should a cheated pay alimony to the cheater?
Didn't you say you'd support me?
I said I wouldn't stop you from marrying another man. I meant that I would let you go without bothering you.
In that case, pay us the alimony.
So to give me some incentive to leave you alone, we have to settle this with money, don't we?
But even with you saying that, the plan for the opening of the store is already underway, you know?
Really?
It'd be a problem if you told us you won't pay.
I never said anything about paying any alimony, Marion.
Just pay up, damn it!
Ah!
What now?
Just now, that gentleman said that he would use the alimony from me and your savings to fund the opening of this store, right?
What about all that? Whatever, my savings have nothing to do with you.
I don't know how much money you have saved, but your savings are indeed a part of your property, so I'm entitled to half of it.
What?
Not only that, but you also have your house mortgage, car debts, etc. So your savings may disappear, you know.
What? Why do you take frickin' half of my savings?
Marital joint property. Mutual property acquired after marriage belongs to both the husband and wife.
What? I never heard of that. My savings are mine.
Maybe, if you had made that promise before we got married.
Huh?
If we had arranged a prenuptial agreement before we got married, your savings would be indeed yours. But we didn't do that.
There's no need to go to such trouble, right?
Right? That means the savings that you had became jointly owned by husband and wife. So half of the savings belong to me.
What? If that's the case, give me your savings too.
You're absolutely right. And I also have to give half of my assets to you.
Yes, otherwise it wouldn't be fair.
By the way, do you know that when you divide assets, you divide not only positive assets, but also the negative ones too? That means splitting the debts too.
What?
I didn't save money in cash, so the only assets I have are a house and a car. Both were purchased with borrowed money.
What do you mean?
So, I do actually have a house and a car, but I also have debts, and we have to divide them equally.
Wait, that would mean...
All things considered, your savings will be dwindling pretty quickly.
Does that mean I won't receive a single cent of money?
That's very likely to happen.
That's absolutely ridiculous. Because I had my money. I went forward with planning the store.
It is what it is. See ya, Marion.
Wait a minute, please.
Eh?
Mr. Thompson, this is too much.
Huh?
Are you even thinking about Marion's future?
Why do I have to think about her future?
Huh? Well, because you're her husband, right?
If she continues to be married to me, I will definitely think about her future. But why should I think about the future of someone who has already decided to divorce me? Fundamentally speaking, the notion that the person who is being cheated on is the one who pays the alimony defies common sense.
No matter what you say, sir, if I don't have that money, I'll be in trouble.
Does anything you say make sense?
Why do you do this? Without this money, the business's plans to open is in jeopardy.
Well, that has nothing to do with me.
It does too. Then Marion here will be left for the streets.
Why?
Well, because of lack of income.
Guess all she can do is find another job.
Excuse me.
There are part-time jobs, day jobs, and other kinds of work everywhere. How about that?
But that's...
Ah, so you don't want to do that.
That's not true. However, it is more profitable to create a business.
No, it will definitely fail.
How could you say that before it even begins?
I can only say this because this is before it begins.
Huh?
That's way too damn haphazard, isn't it? For the sake of it, what kind of store are you hoping to run?
I'll think about that from now on.
What? You haven't even decided yet? Well then, you haven't started running shit yet.
No, sir. The contract for the land and the contract to build the store are both in progress.
You haven't decided what store you're gonna run, but you've decided on the location.
Yes, indeed.
Okay, bro, you will definitely fail.
Regardless of that, if Marion and I work together, we'll be able to do something.
What the frick is wrong with you, Alan?
Huh?
You're such a goddamn coward. Enough complaining like a little girl and pay up.
Hey, are you really gonna do this?
Do what?
This man, all he cares about is your money.
There's no way in hell that's the truth.
But he just said that unless the money pops up somehow, he won't feel like working in anything else, see?
That's just what he's saying right now, but if the store gets out of business, he'll come back to work.
As far as I, a total beginner, can tell, this store is gonna go bankrupt.
Why?
After all, you can't make money if you haven't decided what you're gonna do, right? However, it seems like he's already in debt too.
The order just freaking happened to get all jumbled up.
That is deadly, holy!
No matter what you say, I will be so happy by working with him and making his store a success.
My guess is that he probably doesn't even have that desire anymore.
Huh?
Look, you had an affair with my wife, Marion, so I'm gonna demand alimony from you. I'm thinking of $20,000 as a reasonable price. But if you answer honestly to what I'm about to ask you, I'll leave room for negotiation.
What is it, sir?
This is what I was originally planning to say from the beginning, but I am divorcing Marion. Thank you for taking her under your wing, yeah?
No, that's...
What?
Own up. What's wrong, buddy? You responded with such sincerity not 5 minutes ago, didn't you?
I thought of something.
Shoot.
Is there even any need for you to divorce Marion, Mr. Thompson?
Huh?
Think about it. Since you're getting divorced, half of your assets will be taken away, and we'll only have half of what we planned. On the other hand, if you don't get divorced, all of your savings will belong to you, right?
What?
And even though I'm being asked for alimony, it'll only be against me. If you don't get a divorce, that's less damage for both of us, right?
No, but in that case, I'll be...
Desperate times call for desperate measures. If my store is successful, I'll come back for you.
What?
See? I told you so.
Huh?
This guy doesn't love you in any way. He was only ever interested in your savings.
No.
Do you really think that from the bottom of your heart?
That's...
If he really loved you, he wouldn't tell us you don't even need a divorce. Shouldn't he instead be saying he'd make you happy even if you have to shoulder all the debt?
We can negotiate the alimony now, can we?
Ah, yes. I'll think about it again.
Thank you.
After considering it, yeah, I'll still charge you $20,000.
What the actual frick?
All I ever said was that I would consider it.
Huh?
I just thought about it, and thanks to your previous statements and honest beliefs, I felt that you didn't show any signs of remorse whatsoever, and I decided to charge you 20 grand anyway.
No way! That's a breach in our agreement!
Look who's talking now, eh?
What?
Don't use the expression breaching an agreement when you mess with someone else's wife. So, Marion, this meeting ended up taking a bit of time, but you go on and get along well with this gentleman, alright? See ya!
Wait a minute.
What now?
I had an epiphany.
Oh boy, what did you notice this time?
That I truly do love you, Alan, so much. Marrying you was the best thing I ever did.
Oh really? But you don't have to worry about me anymore since you're gonna marry that gentleman soon.
I won't, darling. I'll always be by your side.
Yeah, don't see that happening.
Why not?
Because we're getting divorced?
No way.
But you asked me for a divorce, remember?
That was...
And weren't you fully intent on divorcing me until just a moment ago?
I said I had an epiphany. You also said you still love me, right?
I did.
Right, so well then...
Up until a moment ago.
What?
Do you really think I'd still love you even though you did something so incomprehensible to me?
I was living a very bad dream. I was really deceived by this bastard here.
No. You deceived me, Marion.
What?
In order to create a happy future with you, I worked hard, bought a house, and lived my life, thinking about you and your happiness.
Thank you. Let's do our best in the future, too.
No. Do you even understand what I'm saying properly? That's exactly how you deceived me.
I didn't deceive you. It's just that I was starting to feel lonely without you around.
You know that ain't true. I asked you out on a date multiple times, but you were the one who always said no. Isn't it unfair to say that I wasn't around and made you feel lonely?
That's a mutual difference. Let's get along better from now on.
I think that's an order too tall for me.
Why do you say that?
Then answer my question.
What is it?
All things considered, since you cheated on me, I can't think of starting things over with you.
No.
But if Mark here said anything coherent, it's this. I am concerned about the future of the person I once fell in love with.
Sure.
Hypothetically, if I told you that all your savings were yours without ever demanding alimony or dividing our assets, would you still want to be married to me?
Really?
Isn't that what you want?
Yeah. Wait, no. Rather, I want to be married to you regardless.
You okay? Your inner emotions are leaking.
I'm not lying, Alan. Please, darling, think about this.
I can't do that. The divorce is final.
Well then, can you at least keep to what you just said?
What I just said?
That you won't demand alimony and you won't divide assets?
Why should I keep to that now?
Because you told me to answer your question, right?
Yep, I did.
Well then,
But I never said I would abide by what I said.
what?
I never said I'd do anything if you answered.
Then why did you ask me?
I only asked because I was curious about what you thought of me.
What the hell?
Now it's clear. You only ever saw me as a personal ATM.
That's not true.
Moreover, looks like Mark here was only seeing you as a personal ATM. I simply asked you because I didn't want to leave anything behind in this matter.
No.
Now I can divorce you comfortably.
No, I don't want a divorce.
I don't care, Marion. You found another man outside the house, behind my back.
That's...
It would be great if you had reflected on it or apologized. But you didn't do any of that bullshit and continued to see me as your personal ATM until the very end. So it's impossible to fix things now, eh?
No, that's not true. I truly regret everything. You've always been the one for me.
Enough already.
Please.
I'll explain everything to your parents, so could you please go back home starting today?
Wait, don't tell my parents, please.
Yeah, nah, I'm gonna tell them. You've already done so much after all.
Why?
You'll receive the divorce forms among other documents from my lawyer at a later date, so please handle them properly. And as for you, Mark, you'll also receive a demand for alimony, so please pay it in full.
Could you please wait a little while? The store...
Sorry, I will not respond to any inquiries regarding the matter of your store, and I will not consider convenience.
Yes, sir.
Excellent. Marion, take care.
Darling, please, wait. Don't abandon me.
As a result of the negotiations between Marion and me, my house and car are now mine after the divorce was finalized. Marion had $30,000 hidden as her own savings, and although I left her with $10,000 as a show of mercy, I also demanded Mark alimony as well, so they both ended up shouldering a large amount of debt. Naturally, the store was not able to open, and as a result, the man ran away from Marion. After that, I received persistent requests to get back together, but I ignored them all. I don't know what happened to her thereafter, but a little bird told me that she is living quietly in a small apartment. On the other hand, since I received the alimony, I have more leeway in my life. That contributed to me finding a new girlfriend, and I'm now planning to remarry. Next time, I want to create a wonderful family. Troublebusters!
Remarrying a week since we broke up?
That's right. Ain't she amazing? She's the best wife in the world in terms of family and personality.
Are you sure you can fall in love with her, this woman?
What?
My name is Melanie. I was working on the housework one day, as usual.
Hey, Melanie?
Yes, honey? What is it?
Should we divorce?
Sure. Wait, what? Why would you say that as though you were saying, shall we go play mini-golf? Did I do something to offend you?
Good news. I'm heading your way, Catherine.
Trevor, wait, please. Who is Catherine? In this manner, the divorce was unilaterally decided. Trevor doesn't seem to have any interest in me anymore. Even after that, he was determined to divorce me. I had no choice but to do as he said.
I'm sure Catherine will be a little dissatisfied if she doesn't have a TV in the new house. I'll take some of the furniture here.
Seriously? You're neglecting my sadness? I bought most of the furniture with my own money.
I gave you the house. Be reasonable.
Hey, are you ready yet?
Sorry, Catherine, I'm almost done.
And I suppose this is...
Yes, my bride-to-be, Catherine Smith.
Remarrying a week since we broke up?
That's right. Ain't she amazing? She's the best wife in the world in terms of family and personality.
Aw, Trevor. No matter how true it is, it's embarrassing if you say that in front of someone.
She's a young lady from a nice household and is so elegant. But that isn't all. An outstanding beauty and sense of style. No matter where you look for a woman in this country, no, in the world, you won't be able to find someone like her so easily.
You're too good, Trevor, darling. No way. Tell me you're joking.
Nope, it's not a lie, Melanie. It's an unmistakable reality. Catherine and I are two halves of a twin-flamed soul, so to speak. Fate took me by the hand, and I quickly fell in love thanks to that.
I can't believe it.
I agree. I can't believe it either. I can't believe there's someone in this world that I can love so much. Come on, let's go, Catherine. To the nest of our love we go.
Trevor! Oh, what was our lovey-dovey life up until now? I wasn't destined to be his soulmate? Then why the hell did he marry me? Ugh, I am so frustrated. I was thrown away. I was played with. I can't forgive this. Okay, darling, just do what you want. I'll find my own soulmate right away, too. What's the best dating app right now? Wait, what? Article on this site. This woman... What? Oh, I see. So that's why things went so quickly. Unforgivable. Troublebusters initiate.
Oh, who is that there? I forgot completely.
I'm Melanie Thompson.
Oh, sorry. I didn't mean any harm. After all, her beauty is too much, ain't it? It makes everything else seem small and unimportant.
What a pitiful bastard.
What's with that smug face, huh?
Yes, there is no doubt about it.
Oh, I get it. You were so sad that you were abandoned that you just started to laugh. Should I introduce you to a counselor?
No, thank you. I'm so sorry. It was rude to laugh. Despite that, your feelings for Catherine are genuine, ain't that right?
Hell yeah! I told you we were destined to be together. My feelings are real. What's it to you?
Are you sure you can fall in love with her? That woman is a scammer.
Huh? Catherine? A scammer? On what basis can you...
Pitiful woman, to be abandoned. It was so painful to live the reality that you fled into a fictional world, huh? You're forcing yourself to conveniently believe a lie is actually the truth. Pathetic. You're just rubbing salt into your own wounds. But it is a lie, though. Apparently you don't know yet. As you can see, your face is exposed online as a marriage fraudster. What? No. That's a lie. That can't be true. I made no such mistake.
Made no such mistake?
No. This is not... Trevor, I'm definitely not a marriage fraudster. Enough with your stupid, pathetic lies. You want to be sued for defamation, huh? You'll be sentenced to imprisonment for up to 3 years, or you'll be fined $5,000.
That's right, Melanie. Enough bullshit now. Don't try to denigrate Catherine with lies just because she beats you in everything and deserves only the best.
I'm impressed with the audacity, people. And you're well aware of the legal penalties for defamation, too, despite being leaked online with a face pic and everything, with the phrase, "Be careful of this woman," underneath it. That's some kind of mistake. Is that so? So do any of the following names sound familiar? Ken, Seth, Anthony, Joshua, Rain? You seem to have noticed. These are the people who were deceived by you and had their money stolen. It's hard to imagine so many men collectively hating a single woman, isn't it? Do you still insist that something is wrong, Catherine? No. Should I call you Iris? Or perhaps you prefer Marion? I don't mind calling you Ashley or Veronica either. Stop it! My name is Catherine! I suppose that's right for now. Let's leave it as Catherine.
Marion? Veronica? What do you mean?
All the names I just mentioned are pseudonyms that this woman's been using. After all, she is a habitual offender of marriage fraud. Is the name Catherine even her real name? Just lie about me more, why don't you? Trevor, you said it yourself, right? 2 halves of a twin-flamed soul? Your soulmate?
I did. So what?
She makes the person she deceives think that she's their soulmate. This is quite literally her tactic. She often pretends it's a coincidence when she sees you multiple times, or she shows strong romantic feelings even though she met the man for the first time. She cleverly uses such techniques to create the illusion that the man is someone special. That's also a lie. Trevor, don't believe a word. I was very lucky to find an article on the blog of Rain, one of your victims. His blog aims to prevent widespread damage from marriage fraud. Mr. Rain also started a victims association against you too. I'll send you the URL, so could you read just a part of the article? No, Trevor, no. You can't take the woman you abandoned seriously.
She called me her soulmate. I believed that too. Two halves of a twin-flamed soul, she said with a gentle smile. I believed it was the encounter of a millennium, but this was a big mistake. What the frick? This is literally...
Literally you, by any chance? That's very true. You fell for the same tricks. If you read on, I'm sure you'll be horrified. It details how much money was extorted and for what reasons. After being completely overwhelmed in debt, men became empty plastic bottles and were dumped in a trash pile. That is the fate of the deceived men.
No way.
Trevor, just calm down. This is all a lie, a fabrication. How about we hold off on whether or not you are a true fraudster? If nothing else, a series of facts tells us something, Trevor.
What do you want?
You participated in matchmaking parties even though you had me as your wife, didn't you? And even worse, you lied and pretended that you were unmarried.
Well, that's...
You admit it then? How disgusting. What on earth was it about your life with me that made you dissatisfied? Was I the only one who thought we were a happy couple? Please, tell me the real reason why you started having an affair with Catherine.
It's because I wanted stimulation.
Stimulation?
That's right. It couldn't be helped. I was tired of my relationship with you. There was zero excitement, zero surprises. I was just so done living in a rut every day. I felt like I couldn't be myself without new and strong simulation.
What a selfish excuse. Top 10 most selfish. Jellyfish are more selfless. Congratulations on winning the Selfish Award of the Year. You were just sitting cross-legged in a stable relationship with me. You just wanted to go out of your way in search of temporary pleasure. Shame on you. And you're being scammed as of now as a result of that. So, good riddance, I suppose. Hey now, wait a frickin' minute. The hell is up with you, huh? Stop assuming that Trevor's being scammed. Look, he hasn't actually been scammed, has he? Right, Trevor? By marrying me, have you regretted at least one thing? Catherine got me. She took everything. Did something like that happen?
Nope, not a single thing.
Right? You didn't, right? You heard him. The man himself says that there was no fraud in his marriage. What more do you need to be convinced I'm not a fraud? On the contrary, I don't think there is anything more unreliable than the words of the man himself. After all, the person who is being deceived is the man in question. If we're going to talk about this again, why don't we talk about the damage that is easier to understand next? How much money have you spent on Catherine so far?
Huh? Money on Catherine?
Yes, if you want, I could take a stab in the dark and guess how much money you spent at what point in time. I'm sure it's been about 2 months since you started your relationship. At the 5th or 6th date, you handed over a sum of about $1,000, isn't that right?
Maybe I did something like that.
The reason was probably to attend a class reunion or celebrate with relatives, right? She doesn't have any clothes to wear because she can't afford them. She was embarrassed to meet people. That's why you must have offered her assistance, who was all teary-eyed.
Now that you mention it, I think something like that happened.
That's bullshit. If something like that actually happened, what's that got to do with anything? The next step would have been after the relationship between you two had deepened. Catherine, who was unemployed, said she wanted to find a job for her for the sake of her future.
She wanted to find a job. She certainly said that.
Hey, Trevor! I thought so. However, she gave you the sad cat face, saying she couldn't pay the tuition fees. You must have given her a large sum of money, perhaps $6 grand every 3 or 6 months. If you think of it as an investment in the future of the two of us, it shouldn't be a problem. Did she tell you that?
How do you know?
Trevor, calm down. The final straw was a family emergency. Unreasonable reasons were said, very little detail, but the point was that she needed a large amount of money. The amount totaled to several dozen grand, but you never hesitated to give it to her. Being Catherine's relatives means that they were also your own relatives. Correct me if I'm wrong.
Her uncle on her father's side once lost a whole shitload in gambling, and Ended up needing $30,000.
I knew it. I thought something was up.
Why? Melanie, how in the world did you know so much about this?
Actually, I didn't know. I expected it. Based on the information I showed you earlier on Rain's blog, that is, the victim of marriage fraud, all of her victims were extorted using the same overall method. The times and reasons for being siphoned were more or less the same too. The only variations of her method can be easily identified too. Assumptions? Stupid goddamn lies! You don't have any evidence! I'm sure you're trying to get Trevor back by destroying me, but that's not going to happen. It's not? Do you not want to break up that much? What is the reason for your obsession with Trevor? Oh, I understand. Because you can still get more money out of him, right? Yes, a convenient little ATM. Wait a second, that's not true. I really love Trevor from the bottom of my heart. I've already given my body and soul to him. More to the point, you must have been misunderstanding something. Do you truly understand? Trevor and I are already married, see? Think about it. There's no way a marriage fraud could happen between two married people.
That's true. This is all so sudden that I didn't even realize. The theory behind marriage fraud is to hint at marriage right in front of the other person.
International romance scams are quite notorious. I've heard quite a lot of marriage scams targeting Asian folks especially. I want to get out of the military by paying money to marry you, or could you please cover my flights and staying expenses to go to Asia, and so on. Just the thought of letting them run away with the money gave me tingles. No, it gave me chills.
The key to successful deception is intimacy. Usually the two are not married yet. One takes advantage of the other's desire to marry and steals money.
That's right. Fraud and theft cannot be punished even if committed against a partner or relative. Theft committed against relatives, yes, you know very well. The rule that some crimes committed between relatives would be exempted, was it? So, how disappointing. Whatever you say is useless. Trevor and I are a married couple, so there's no way I'll be punished for cheating him out of money. What? I'm not even joking when I say that laugh is really creepy. You're a married couple, so you can't be punished for cheating him out of money? I'm sorry, but no one can fully say that either. In the event marriage and divorce are repeated in a short period and the extraction of money from each other is apparent, it will be seen as a sign that you have no intention of continuing the marriage. What? Really? Yes, there are cases that have been punished too. In the case of you and Trevor, I don't know how things will turn out if he files charges of major fraud. I am telling you, I've never committed fraud. How many times do I have to say that I have no intention of doing so? Isn't it much more important how the victims feel instead of you? Where is the victim? Unless Trevor considers himself one. But you don't, right?
I mean, sure.
What do you mean, sure? You don't regret spending the money you spent on me, do you?
I have no regrets. I have no regrets.
See? In other words, there are no victims here. Everyone, you may come out now. What? You guys...
Who are these people?
Did you really think I'd try to settle this by myself? Ken, Seth, Anthony, Joshua, and Rain are all victims of money defrauded by you, Catherine. I contacted them saying my ex-husband was about to become a victim of fraud because of a woman calling herself Catherine. As you can see, everyone flew over to join me. This is some kind of mistake. Don't you have the wrong person? I don't know these people. Are you going to feign ignorance? What a pathetic woman. I could ask each of them to take some time to talk about their memories with you, you know. Stop it! Stop it! I don't want to hear it! Trevor, help me and drive those people away quickly!
Even if you say that...
Catherine, you will be required to pay compensation to each of your victims. Looks like the total cost will be around $200,000, so please be prepared. There is no way I can pay for that. Hey, Trevor.
What?
We're a couple, right? Husbands and wives live by supporting each other, right? Which means that if I have debts, we have to pay them together.
No frickin' way, Catherine. Are you kidding me? Why do I have to pay back the debt that you created with other men? If that's the case, I'd rather get divorced now. For real.
Trevor! Wait, I'm just kidding. Please reconsider.
That's enough. You're a woman with a dark past. I'm through.
I didn't have a choice. I couldn't live without deceiving someone and extorting money from them. Yeah, such a life is hard to imagine. It's true. Dad had left me a huge amount of debt when he died, and working normally wasn't enough to pay it off, so I had no choice. But that's a lie. Your parents are still alive. What? Yes, there's no doubt. The excellent detectives at the agency thoroughly investigated this. I was well prepared to be able to see through whatever lies you told me. Capiche? I'm sorry. That was a lie. In truth, my best friend was captured by a shady organization. She would be in trouble if I didn't give the organization nearly 10 grand in monthly payments. I think you should discuss such matters at the police station. By all means. What? The police? I called 911 beforehand, Catherine. Good for you. I'm sure they will help you rescue your friends from the organization. Well, that is, if your best friend and that organization actually exist. Oh, goodbye. Trevor later finalized his divorce with Catherine, as he promised. It would have been fine if that was all there was to it, but somehow he ended up pressuring me to get back together.
I've awakened, Melanie. You're the only woman for me. Let's get married again.
Married again? Me and you? I hate the idea just as much as I hate marriage fraud.
Don't say that, please. Hey, Melanie, please. Let's start over. I've realized that there is no woman as wonderful as you in the entire universe.
And as always, it's all talk out of you. I have no intention of starting over with you. You heard me, right? If you understand, please get out of my sight.
No, please.
Please don't appear in front of me again. Trevor trudged off into the distance, melancholic and pathetic. Looks like I can finally walk a new path. In fact, I've developed a good relationship with Rain, the founding member of Catherine's Victims Association. We're planning to go to City Hall together soon to submit our marriage registration. I think I can build a humble and happy family with him at my side. I won't give up on being happy. No, sir. Troublebusters!
You lost my darling Mr. President, whom I was cheating on you with. I'll pay you as much alimony as you want. Thomas, open up. Open up, please. I was deceived, darling. Let's start over.
No, I lost to your sweetheart, so you can't possibly take me back.
And about your affair, Mr. Smith here says...
Oh, no. You need not tell me about that. The money. Let's talk about the alimony. How much do you want?
You
You seem very confident, Miss Kylie, despite the alimony being quite expensive.
Of course. Do you know who I'm marrying?
Isn't he a young, aspiring entrepreneur who runs several companies?
Yep. You lost my darling Mr. President, whom I'm cheating on you with.
You gave in to your womanly desires.
Yes. Say whatever you want. That's all for my plan of divorcing and becoming a president's wife. Kendall's feelings will soon change if we don't hurry up and settle this whole thing. Even if you demand a lot of money, I have to oblige and get a quick divorce.
A lot of money. How much were you thinking?
Let's see. $50,000 shouldn't be too much at all.
Mrs. Smith, sir, it seems that the only thing that can be gained from Miss Kylie here is money.
I'm not satisfied. I don't need frickin' money. I'll destroy that man's honor. I'm taking this to court. Mr. Morrison, go through with the court proceedings.
Wait a minute. That's a problem.
That's why I'm doing it. Otherwise, I'll go completely insane.
I'll pay as much money as we can afford. Just please, don't take this to court.
No!
Please.
Mrs. Smith, I must professionally advise you, we ought to take Miss Kylie at her word.
But, Mr. Morrison, my personal satisfaction.
Time lets the anger simmer down, sir. I must warn against letting your impulsive emotions lead you to do something you regret.
Yes, that right there. That's why my life with you will never get better. Why do I have to work to buy what I want? You can't afford the luxury at all. Anyway, if a woman finds a husband who makes more money than her own husband, it's only natural that she would switch. Crying is for weaklings. You take a system like marriage for granted, which is why stuff like this freaking happens to you.
Miss Kylie, you've said your piece. Mr. Smith, what shall we do now?
I'll leave it to you, Mr. Morrison.
We will demand $80,000 in alimony from you, Miss Kylie, and an additional $20,000 from your partner, Mr. Kendall Rusk. In exchange, we will solemnly promise not to turn this matter into a court case. What say you, ma'am?
Perfecto, I say. How many damn companies do you think Kendall runs?
Well then, please fill out this document to pay the alimony in a lump sum of $80,000.
Here you go. Happy now, Morrison?
Yes, ma'am. And now, Mr. Smith, please sign a statement stating that you will not make this into a court case.
Sure. It's finished.
As of henceforth, the agreement is in full effect.
This will really cut ties with this prick, right?
Yes, ma'am. Please don't forget to promise to pay the alimony in full by the end of next month.
10-4, sir. And now I'm the president's wife. Disgusting how you can give up on your dream with a mere $80,000. Well, there was no question about it in the first place when it came to choosing. You were such a maggot by comparison.
Mr. Smith, according to plan, is it not?
As planned indeed. Unforgivable. Troublebusters, initiate!
What the grilled chicken? What? What was all that about a young aspiring entrepreneur running multiple businesses? Lies?
Yep, I'm just an unemployed bloke who has never worked in his life.
What? Wait a minute. So what about this luxury car?
It belongs to a rich friend of mine.
You took me to a luxury car dealership many times, didn't you?
Huge thanks to Mom. But she's already found out about that and told me to stop dating you, Kylie.
What? Seriously? What about the luxury car key? The key to your private yacht, your key to the 40th floor suite apartment.
Bought those fakes online. Turns out there are some people who sell things like that and you can buy from them.
Why would you lie to me, you merciless bastard?
If you only show off your wealth, you'll be popular with the ladies after all.
No way.
But thanks so much. If you love me that much, I can marry you, no problem.
No unemployed maggots.
Oh, I just wasn't going God mode up until yesterday. When I do get serious, I'll be amazing, Kylie. Let's build a happy family, the two of us together.
No way. Thomas, open up, please.
Oh, if it isn't the Banshee so willing to pay me 80 grand. Thank you.
No, Thomas, listen. I was deceived, darling.
Oh, really?
It was all a lie. That Kendall was a young, aspiring entrepreneur businessman. He was actually an unemployed little bitch.
Is that so?
Thomas, please, open the door. Let's start over. I won't open.
Eh? No, I lost to your sweetheart, so you can't possibly take me back.
No, you're not too bad compared to that mother fricker.
Not too bad.
Oh, no, you were always such a nice guy. I think I love you after all.
But Thomas doesn't seem to want to reciprocate.
Please, let's talk about this again.
No matter how much we talk about it, you and I are through. You mean to tell me to take you back after freaking cheating on me and calling me all sorts of crap?
I was only dissatisfied with your salary. All my old friends from years ago are living lives that are better, and I got jealous. At times like this, Kendall crept into my heart, and he took me places that you could never afford. He let me ride in cars that you could only dream of. He took me to such expensive hotels. It's your fault for not providing anything remotely close to that kind of luxury.
Thomas is at fault, eh? On what authority do you have to march up, pound on my door, and say bullshit like that, eh?
No, it's my fault too.
Lose the two, lady.
It's definitely wrong for me to be the only one apologizing. After all, we are a married couple.
We're not a couple anymore. We've been divorced for so long now.
We can just get married again.
There's no way I would remarry someone the likes of you. A materialistic, self-centered woman who would throw a guy away to the streets for the simple reason that he only makes 5 digits. Could you live with a beast that attacked you mercilessly once in the past? That beast be like, "Whoopsie whoopsie, my bad, destroyed your face. Can you please live with me again?" Yeah, hell no. I'd rather eat guano for breakfast.
I would live with that beast.
Shut the hell up! Who in the world would frickin' live with such a savage monster who destroyed a valuable part of you? Even after the divorce, you haven't frickin' changed. Marrying you again is frickin' ridiculous.
I'm the one who ought to apologize profusely, but since you didn't do shit enough, you ought to say sorry too. Otherwise, things would go insane.
No, you are insane. Committing adultery like you did.
Could you at least drop the demands for alimony against me? Unless you can, I won't have a civilized conversation with you.
I have no intention of dropping anything or talking about anything. This will be just as we promised. If you can't pay me the alimony, I will withhold your salary.
I said I was deceived, Thomas. If it weren't for Kendall's stupid lies, my heart wouldn't have wavered away from you. I wouldn't have betrayed you.
So what if the bastard was saying was all true? You would have just cut me off, eh? Just because your future changed a whole lot so suddenly doesn't change the fact that you betrayed me.
Take out that stupid anger on Kendall, Thomas. He was the one that withered the blooming flower that was once our love.
You collaborated with his brutality and sought to bring me down mercilessly, did you not?
I said
It's about time you realize that being deceived is bad in itself, lady.
being deceived is bad. How sensitive of you to be saying things like that to the face of a legitimate victim.
It's more sensitive for the person who cheated to show her face to the person who got cheated. Even a frickin' mudskipper wouldn't do shit like that.
Hey, can you frickin' say it's bad to have gotten scammed, who suffered lots by getting scammed?
People who do those scams are victims, tricking people into paying money they shouldn't have had to pay, leaving behind a victim. You were tricked into betraying someone and trying to gain virtue from that betrayal, becoming a perpetrator yourself. Rather, you just kept feigning ignorance until I confronted you with the evidence. You were deceiving me of your own free will yourself. To me, you are also a scammer.
But to me,
Why should I, the victim, have to think about you, the perpetrator, eh?
because you... Wait a minute. It's Kendall's mother.
Mother? What? You married the prick?
I did. That's why I'm in so much trouble. Hello? Pick up the phone within 2 rings. I'm sorry, ma'am. What are you doing, charging out of the house in the middle of cleaning? I finished up the cleaning. What? You call this finished? Hold on a minute. What the hell? This is disgusting. You can't be serious. I just finished cleaning. What do you think? Could you ask me that, yeah? I just finished cleaning. What do you... The worst I've seen. If you don't mind leaving me and Kendall in this messy-ass room, you don't have to come back, you know? I'll return as soon as possible. Yeah? I don't think you need to come back, though. What, you want to come back? Yes, ma'am. That's the only place I can return to. Why? I can't rent a house with my salary. So you took advantage of Kendall's good spirit and married him? No, ma'am.
Well, well, well. Hello, Mr. Donut. Dinner and a show.
That's all I can freaking see out of you. I'm sorry, ma'am. I'll be more careful. I'll do my best. I'll raise your rent starting next month. What? It can't be helped, sweetheart. Because Kendall quit his part-time job, you see. What? Hasn't he only been working for 2 days? What? Lady, are you blaming Kendall? No, he worked hard for you two, for the 2 whole days, you know. Since our pension is pretty decent, our son doesn't have to work. The alimony that is being demanded of you is probably because you're just so goddamn lazy. Yes, ma'am. So you have no goddamn right to be surprised that Kendall quit his job after 2 frickin' days. Yes, ma'am. If you complain like that, you don't have to stay here, eh? That will not bother us at all. That'll be a problem for me, ma'am. Please forgive me.
Whew, that was awesome. As of now, looks like the enemy of my sworn enemy is my best friend.
I won't even care if you don't shake a leg, Kylie. You have cleaning to do, George to nurse, and night shifts to take care of, do you not? Yes, ma'am. Then do it! I'll support you minimally. If you don't like it, I don't care if you divorce Kendall at any time, you know. Don't overdo it, Kylie, sweetheart. But No, seriously, I'm actually worried about you, you know. Thank you, ma'am. Thomas! Help me! Help me!
Good riddance for real.
You listened, right? She is so cruel to me.
Well, from my perspective, she doesn't look too bad.
Change your perspective. Will I really survive with that kind of life?
Well, gotta keep moving forward, I guess.
Thomas!
She continued to cry, but because I stopped responding, she gave up and went on home. And from the next day onward, Kylie started sending me the corniest emails and sex a man can experience. The words, the letters, multiple damn alphabets, nothing interests me at all.
Thomas, how currently are you? I am thus trembling under an object belonging to me. That object being my winter blanket, despite it being summertime. No, for whatever nonsensical reason.
Probably because of a cold.
Owing to the fact that you are currently not here with me, I currently am a bird in a cage.
This is like Gollum trying to talk to Queen Elizabeth.
I urgently await you to cometh to me. Please, please knock on the window yonder of my room on the 1st floor at midnight.
Eh? Who would... No. Hold on.
This is bullshit! Leave me on red, why don't you? You're impossible! Damn you! I understand everything. Everything! Thomas still loves me. That outrageous amount of alimony is a sure sign he wants to stay connected with me for as long as possible. Quite a useless bloke, but I shall forgive you for now. Please come as to me. I'm going to go insane crazy if you don't. Thomas, I'm so happy. I trusted you, Thomas. I trusted you. Quietly. My in-laws find out about this. It'll be over. Thomas, you came to pick me up?
Where are you going at this hour, eh?
A knock on the window is a signal of escape.
What? How did you know? Did you look at my phone?
Nope, your ex-husband told me.
What?
I heard everything from your ex-husband, Kylie.
Alimony, housework, work, and nursing were all the conditions for you staying in this house, right? Forget about that.
What? But
If you want to leave so eagerly, just get out of here. I won't stop you.
No, this is not...
The hell you mean, no? Isn't it cheating if you get back together with your ex-husband even though you have me already?
Whoever hurts my adorable Kendall, I shouldn't show no mercy to.
No, please. I'm so sorry.
I just knew marrying a cheating woman would be a mistake, but you are the only one at fault. Don't ever come back to this house again.
Hi, why did this happen? Mrs. Rusk, please, listen to me.
Shut up, I'll call the police if you're too annoying.
This is just an impulse. Kendall is the only person I love.
And yet you thought you'd throw him away and go back to your ex-husband.
No, ma'am, my ex-husband, Thomas, forced me to do this and...
Forced you to betray your husband, eh? I don't want to keep something like that in my house. I won't be able to sleep a wink with how pissed I am.
Kendall, persuade your mother, please.
No. I have a session on online gaming after this. I don't have time.
No way! You choose video games over a wife?
Hello? Is this the police? My family and I are scared that some strange woman might break into our house.
Stop reporting me! Kendall, stop her!
Go on now, hurry up and go back to your ex-husband.
Please let me stay, please let me stay! What the? I worked too fast. Ah! Thomas, how could you?
What? Huh? Did they kick you out?
I got kicked out. I can't go back to that house now.
You were the one who acted, so that happened.
Because you snitched on me.
Yeah, I couldn't bear the notion of Kendall experiencing what I went through, you see.
What you went through?
Just like you abandoned me and ran into Kendall, you were going to abandon Kendall and run back to me again. See, being cheated on is so tough. I taught Kendall well so he wouldn't fall to the dark side.
Why? Why would you look out for an unemployed bastard like him? Getting cheated on is far, far worse.
No, the cheater is more guilty. If your style is to switch like that, if a guy better than the one you're currently with comes along, well, you shouldn't even be getting married in the first place.
Marriage is your promise to make me happy. If you can't keep that promise, the person who couldn't keep it is to blame. You can't condemn those who cheat because of this.
Yes, I frickin' can. There's no such affair that's acceptable for that reason. Listen, Kylie, I will not forgive what you did in the bedroom with another frickin' man. That's why I'm doing everything I can to bring you to your doom.
Everyone makes a mistake once.
No one makes that mistake even once. There are things in this world that just can't be fixed with an I'm sorry. People who don't understand that will cheat again and again and again, as many times as they like.
I'll never do it again. You're much better than Kendall, Thomas. Isn't that a good thing?
Once I've decided on a woman, I never ever compare her to anyone else. That's what husband and wife and family is all about. There is no replacement. Nothing can. That's what family is. You cut people down too easily. I'll never be able to live with someone like that.
Wait, Thomas, don't hang up.
Due to the receiver's circumstances, we are unable to connect this number.
Thomas!
And with that, the punishment for my old ex-wife was completed. She now has to pay back the $80,000 in alimony despite being homeless. I won't listen to her whining, nor will I compromise with her. If the alimony is not paid, her salary will be promptly withheld, so there is no way for her to run away. Now, next is the other traitor, Kendall. The next day, I sent for Mr. Morrison to certify the contents. As expected, it would be impossible for even the parents of a son, with their unnatural love for him, to cover the entire 20 grand in alimony, which means that the only course of action would be...
Kendall, we clearly can't afford the full amount.
No, what? Mom, you aren't gonna protect me!
There's a limit, damn you. You could have just played video games like an adult, but no. You had to lie to find a woman to bring home.
No way! I ain't working, Mom, you hear? You deal with it!
That's out of the question. If you can't do this, you're better off out of the house. What would happen to someone who's never worked properly, loses a place to sleep? Want to try that out instead?
I shouldn't have laid my hands on a married woman if I knew it would come to this. Despite his lack of imagination, Kendall was apparently able to imagine himself without a home, and started working part-time the very next day. Love lasts as long as money endures for Kendall and Kylie. The newlyweds celebrated for their corruption, got divorced, and is now living an unrefined life, working only to pay back the alimony they owe me. As compensation for temporary pleasure, I think that affair was a tad too optimistic. As for myself, I moved to an apartment that was more suitable for me, and decided to live a life without any relationships with women for a while. However... Coming!
This is Megan from next door. I have some.
Oh, thanks so much for the trouble. I love stew. Thank you.
I have some ingredients for stew, so if you don't mind, could you make some for me?
Huh? What? Make you stew? Isn't it normal to make too much and bring some to the neighbors?
No, I wanted you to make some.
Why would I make stew for someone I'm meeting for the first time?
Now, be reasonable. Everything is right here.
That's not the problem. As such, I live next to a rather eccentric neighbor, but I feel like I can't help it, and she is delightful anyway. I'ma just sit back, do my thing, and let life take the wheel because I'm gonna enjoy it. Trouble Busters! It's me! I hit someone with my car and I need money! Doesn't seem like it's a joke to me. Please! Put maybe $10,000 into the other person's account! Got it. I'll send the money right away. My name is Thomas. I was planning to attend a local class reunion in a few days, and today, I had gone to my parents' house to collect photos of my high school days to bring with me to the reunion, and reminisce about the good old days. My family was surprised by my unexpected return home, but after hearing the reason, they welcomed me warmly as usual. And at the moment, we're having a nice time chatting in the living room. Hello? Thank God you picked up! Huh? It's me! It's me! It's me? Who the hell? It's me! I hit someone with my car, and I need money! Got it. Doesn't seem like it's a joke to me. Sorry, but could you maybe call me back in 5 minutes? I want to have some paper and a pencil ready. Got it. I'm sorry. I understand you're upset, but I'm your brother, you know. Got it, bro. I'll call you back in 5 minutes. Hear ye, hear ye. We shall feast on karma tonight.
Thomas, what's going on?
I told my family about the content of the phone call, then... I hear ye, son. And I don't even have a damn little brother.
So you went and played along, which means there's gonna be another call soon, eh?
Yep. What will this lying, stealing son of a bitch do, I wonder? Interrupting our precious family chatting time like that. Oh, I know. How about we have a bit of a hurrah with this prick, and let him taste sweet karma at its finest. Unforgivable. Trouble Busters!
There it
it is!
Gimme, hurry!
Put it on speakerphone. Everyone in your family is worried about Mr. Goody Two-Shoes after all.
Hell yeah!
Oh, recording's on!
Hello? I'm really sorry! Bro, I'm so sorry!
Don't worry, everyone's here.
Let's overcome this crisis together as a loving family.
Thank you, everyone. Sorry, I'll get right to it. Could you please transfer $10,000 to the account of the person who had the accident? Why did you have an accident?
When?
Where?
What kind of person is the victim? I'll explain all that later. Bro, calm down. Believe me, I want to calm down, bro. My car's just wrecked, and the person I hit is in a lot of pain. This is so freaking bad right now.
Did the other person go to the hospital?
How are they?
More importantly, are you hurt?
I'm fine, Mom. Please, I'm in a hurry. Just please send me the 10 grand.
Glad you're fine. How's their condition?
Pretty bad. They've been going to the hospital.
Been going to the hospital?
When was this accident? 2 weeks ago.
2 weeks ago?
So what were you doing for 2 weeks? Well, see, I was just chilling.
Just chilling?
chilling? Bro, you can't be doing that in such a situation. I'm sorry. I thought that if I brought them to the hospital, that would be the end of it.
That kind of insincere response isn't acceptable, bro.
Maybe the 10 grand is because of that insincere response.
Maybe. Not too sure. Now, could you please speed things up? How much are you planning to pay? I've already paid $20,000.
$20,000?
Isn't that a little too much, bro? The victim is threatening to go to the police and report the accident.
Damn, is that an actual threat, though?
I might end up in prison, for God's sake. The situation's bad, guys. I'm in such a pinch. Of course, the money I have to pay first, but it's still not freaking enough. So I called you and asked.
You need to not give in to such threats, bro. I agree. You did everything well after the accident, right? It's not like the other person passed away. And 10,000. No, since you already paid 20,000, it would be 30,000. There's no need to pay all that.
No, I won't be satisfied if I don't pay that much. I can't give you $10,000 just because of your conscience. What? So you won't help me? Couldn't you settle the matter at a more reasonable price?
Yeah. If that sort of thing is possible, I'd rather use the $10,000 to hire a lawyer.
That's no good! If I do that, the victim and their family will seriously sue, you see. The money I had to pay to keep the matter under the radar includes the surgery for the victim, the car, and other things. Ah, so that's what amounted to $30,000. That I can understand. Right, then, if that's the case, I'll send the money right away. Bro, thanks so much! So, where did you have your accident? Where? Well, at an intersection in our hometown. Hometown? Where exactly in our hometown? Hometown, somewhere downtown. Where exactly? See, where that... Be specific, bro. We moved once when we were little, remember? Ah, yeah, that's true. And I've lived in both places for about the same amount of time, so they're both my home, so to speak. The older house is still there, anyhow. Ah, that's what you mean. So you were asking me which house am I close to? There you go. And which one is it? After that, the imposter gave me 17 random states, and we all answered that they were all incorrect. The bastard was so annoyed. North Carolina? Bruh, wrong again. Please, give me a break, bro. Why don't you know? This is the town where you grew up, dude. I said I got a lot of things going on, thanks very much. Oh, hold up a minute. Dad, could you get me 10 grand from the safe? Sure, I guess I'll prepare 15 grand just in case. Good idea. Seriously, I'm so confused that I don't even know where my hometown is, bro. Wait, do you still live there? It's complicated. I rent an apartment in town, but my job takes me to a lot of places, so yeah, I live here. Still, but I also have another flat in Tortuga. Oh, Tortuga! So we live in the same prefecture, eh? Huh? Wait, seriously? More to the point, Tortuga is where we were before we moved over here, dude. The singularity where everything began. Why would you forget that, bro? Sorry, I really think I'm going insane. 15,000. Is this good? I'm really sorry. You guys are lifesavers. I promise I'll pay you back. Seriously, thanks. No worries, but we also have a request. What is it? This is a very rural town with only one bus per day down to Tortuga, right? Yes, that is right. It's a pain to go to the bank myself, so I gotta ask you to come on over and collect the money. But that's too dangerous! What's so dangerous?
We already drank some alcohol, too. None of us can drive right now.
Could I go by taxi? Bro, getting a taxi to get over here costs another fortune. Do at least that for us, yeah?
Hear, hear! If you're causing trouble for your family, the least you can do is come directly and say you're sorry in person.
And I'm apologizing to you so much like this, aren't I? Why do you hate the idea so much? Because it's so far.
Heyo. We live in the same city. I don't know where you are exactly in Tortuga, but it's not far enough away that you can't come by tonight, right?
But I'm told to transfer the money ASAP. Then come quickly. We'll be waiting for you here. If today isn't possible, maybe tomorrow. I can only help you today. Why? It's going to be hard.
You need the money ASAP, right? Well, then hop, skip, and skedaddle on over here, damn you!
If I do get there, will you hand over the money without saying anything? Sure. If you're so against it, how about we pretend like this never... Okay, I'll go to you! Wait for me! Alright then, we'll be waiting. And that's how the first half went. If we let our imposter run away, we won't be able to exterminate the pest infestation. So we have to invite the pests into our house.
He's here!
Lock all the exits!
911 on standby!
Despite everything, this family is in high spirits. And now it's time for round 2. Whew. Well, guys, You're really saving my ass over here. Oh, pish posh, no matter what happens, the money has to be given to you directly. I'm sorry. I'm really sorry.
Don't worry about it.
Because if you don't do that, you wouldn't be charged with fraud, eh? What? We already knew you were a fraud from the beginning. Huh? My family has one eldest daughter and one eldest son. There is no younger brother.
We never moved once in our lives. We've lived here as long as we can remember.
No, wait, huh? It's me, Mom, Dad. Who the hell are you, son, eh? Have you forgotten the faces of your own family? Well, it has begun. Imposter Monitoring 101. Miss Talia, thank you for joining us today.
Thank you for having me.
After all, without us around, he definitely claimed he was our parents' son.
Looks like it's going as planned.
Look, you're just forgetting! Remember already, our family's made up of 5 people, right? We're a family of 4, imposter. Give me a damn break! It's true that unlike my older brother, I'm a confused fellow. I almost went out of my way. But now, this is how I live my life. And I'm well off. And an accident occurred at the worst time. Truly, I'm out of luck and I'm causing trouble to my family. I'm really sorry. I'll definitely pay you back. Oh, that money won't ever come back, will it? It will! I promise you, believe me!
Is the accident even real?
It's true, Mom. I'm your son, right? Trust me, please.
Well then, let's have a look at the document of the settlement with the victim, eh?
Document of the settlement? Of course. You got one, right? Well, yeah, I got it, just in case.
And let's see it.
Don't have it right now. Huh? Why? I forgot it at home. But if I can just pay the 10 grand, the settlement will be reached and I won't be sued.
Well, you can't really say that, can you?
Huh?
It all depends on the content of the settlement. So if you don't go over it carefully, you'll end up being sued after all. I've heard your story, and I don't know if $30,000 is an appropriate price. Wouldn't it be better to discuss it with a lawyer?
No, just wait a second. What's going on here even? This interrogation session, you promised that if I showed up, you would hand me the money. No questions asked, didn't you?
If you were my real son, that is.
I'm frickin' real, damn it! What the frick is this, eh? What do I have to do to make you believe I'm your son?
For the time being, show us the settlement document. However, have someone else bring it to you.
What's the reason why I can't do shit?
It'd be real sad for us if you ran off with the bacon.
Okay, I'll leave the money here. It'll be fine.
What are you talking about? As of now, you're being suspected of fraud, young man. Think we can let someone like that run off, do you?
What the? Why don't you believe me?
If you're going to resist, I'll call the police right now.
What the? I'm your son, Mom. Seriously?
Okay, now, can you provide some kind of ID?
That's...
Your driver's license?
Yeah, I forgot. No, I lost it.
You lost it. Damn, so convenient to lose something that proves your identity. Isn't there a lack of a sense of crisis, boy?
The way Mom corners the imposter is so edgy.
And I'm getting tired of being a bystander. Shall we go?
Sure.
I guess we'll have to give him a way to escape.
Great idea. Hold on. I'll email the 2 of them. Please believe me anyway. Hey, are you listening?
For now, it's not possible at this pace. It won't be us you be explaining yourself to, young man, but the police.
Now. Let's not push him too far, Mom.
Was the son the real deal, ma'am?
Oh, Thalia, dear, and Mr. Thomas, I'm sorry for bringing you into such a strange commotion on your precious holiday.
Well, I suppose this goes the same for you too, Mrs. Smith.
Wait!
What is it?
Wait, is that you, Leo? Bro, you look so different.
Yes, sis. I've changed. Wait, is this your brother? Sis!
This is so freaky. I could not recognize you. Your face has changed so much.
I honestly didn't like my face, so I had plastic surgery done.
Got plastic surgery done. Good for you. Now you can scare more people off more easily.
So direct as usual, eh, sis?
Yeah, your face changed so much. You're just too careless not to carry ID, bro.
And when you said I introduced myself as your brother, that made things very suspicious. Wait! That voice! Yes, indeed. I was talking to you a while ago. Why would you tell such a lie?
You claimed you were my son when your voice was so wildly different.
Thomas sure did play the older brother card pretty well, gotta say.
Why didn't you tell me you didn't have an older brother? I was so confused.
Confusion everywhere, I guess.
The accident was such a shock to me is why. Despite that, you said you were, quote, just chillin' for about 2 weeks after the accident, right? Yes, I was upset.
It's the same even if you say it differently.
So what are you going to do? As of now, we can't give you the money unless you prove you're who you say you are, and as a matter of reporting it to the police, too.
And I'm telling you, please don't say that to your own son.
Then prove you are my son.
If I can prove it, could you give me the money? No questions asked this time.
I'm only suspicious, young man. If my legitimate son is actually in trouble, I'll give you 10 grand, 20, 30.
Got it. Then I'll call a lawyer. I'm representing Mr. Leo here. My name is Emerson. Mr. Emerson, I'm so sorry to bother you. Well, I'll leave the settlement documents right here. Now suspicions over Mr. Leo have been cleared. Thank you, Mr. Emerson. Well then, let's proceed.
No, please wait a minute.
Yes?
Why isn't his last name written down?
What? Well, it's to protect my client's privacy.
No. Privacy my sweet ass.
By not using their full names, the perpetrator's personal privacy remains intact, you understand.
No, you claim it's for privacy. But for us, it only lowers the effectiveness of the settlement document, and it ought to be increased.
What do you mean, ma'am? The victim's full name is written perfectly in full in the next section underneath. Ah, that's because the victim himself assured us he would not run or hide from this. Huh? Assured he would not run or hide from this? You need not worry much about that, sir. Ah, I see. But still, isn't this weak as a document, Mr. Emerson? What do you mean?
Leo is written so nonchalantly here, but how do we know which Leo it is?
That won't be a problem, because I will rest assure everything. Rest assure? The hell does that mean? That's the first time I've heard of rest assure for real. Indeed. It doesn't really reach the ears of the general public. Oh, is that so?
By the way, Mr. Emerson, do you have a card or something?
Oh, I'm so sorry. I'm out of business cards at the moment. Don't you have a lawyer badge at least? Ah, here it is. No, it says Troublebuster, sir. Lawyers are meant to bust people who cause trouble indeed. No, that's not the answer I want to hear.
We're asking where your lawyer badge is.
Oh, I'm so sorry. This is so embarrassing, but I've lost it.
Lost it?
That is really embarrassing. I'm sorry.
You're just like my son, aren't you?
Oh, what do you mean?
You claim to be someone, but you have nothing to prove it. I've never seen a lawyer that carries no business cards nor a lawyer's badge, see?
I'm sorry, but please believe me.
That being said, I can't help but feel the same who are you feeling as I do with Leo.
Believe me, guys! Yes, but the lack of objective evidence. Look into my eyes, folks!
No, this ain't no romantic comedy, people.
Mr. Emerson, what is your registration number? What do you mean, sir?
Is that all you can say?
There's a lawyer named Morrison who's a friend of mine, and when you register as a lawyer, you get a registration number. It's like each person is assigned a unique number, see? You seriously don't have a business card? I think you do. Ah, yes, that registration number, you say. What other numbers are there? The number is 2005334. Oh, really?
I'll check it out real quick, okay?
What? The general public can find out for itself if someone's a real lawyer or not, you know? You can do that by surfing the World Wide Web until you hit upon the official website of the American Bar Association. More specifically, AmericanBar.org. You then click on the Find a Lawyer option at the top and bam! You can look up any lawyer in the States.
The number was...
Oh, a moment. That number is probably wrong, ma'am. Wrong?
What, you don't even remember your own registration number?
Well, you see, since I'm a corporate lawyer, I don't believe you would find me in the database. Huh? What? But that can't be true, right? How can you say that? I'll sue you for defamation. And you better be prepared if it turns out that you're not a lawyer, eh? The hell do you mean we won't find you in the database because you're a corporate lawyer? Even if you're a lawyer who doesn't start a business, all of you who are registered as lawyers are sure to be registered with the ABA. The source is a lawyer I personally know, so there's no doubt about it. Mr. Emerson, What is the ABA? How long does a lawyer's term last?
You see, well,
Answer me. You're a real lawyer, right?
if I were told such things so menacingly like that, I would shrink back and not be able to remember now, would I?
Using foul language now. Can't believe you're a lawyer.
I don't remember. I just forgot.
You forget the number you were given.
Mr. Emerson, where is your office?
I'm doing it close to the public, so even if I did tell you, you wouldn't know.
Hey! Another lie, eh? You told me that if I gave you the settlement documents, you'd hand over the money!
We said we'd give you the money once we were satisfied. We're keeping our promise here. From the very start, what are y'all lying, cheating, stealing, jobless lugs of lard trying to do here, eh? I'm sorry, but I don't remember having a degenerate son like you. You have to try impersonate Thomas to swipe money from us, eh?
Shit! These pricks were so keen on our downfall from the beginning!
Half of it is exactly that. But the other half is to contribute to society.
Contribute to society?
Excuse me. This is Officer Cortez of TPD. May I talk to you for a moment? Oh, godlike timing! You already received the money. Too late to do anything about it.
The video footage shows you trying to take the money. We could instantly tell you were scamming us from the go-ahead.
No way!
Then we can't run away anymore.
There's no way we'll let you escape.
The camera's still recording, and the first phone call was all recorded.
We're finished!
Nothing is finished yet, buddy.
In fact, this is just the beginning. Mr. and Mr. Scammer. Officer, this way! No time to beg for mercy! Villains deserve no gravestones is what they say. This can't be your first time, can it?
This is merely an attack for the many victims who have been involved with you two pricks. If you learn from this, you will not do evil again. Am I clear?
Why did you get me involved with such a crazy family?
I was lazy and my instincts were crappy!
We will not do this ever again!
Yeah, too late, frickin' slime bags. And they were both taken into police custody. As it turns out, both were already criminals out on probation. And what with the combined damage of additional crimes done before discovering us, Emerson was sentenced to 7 years in prison, and Sky was sentenced to 9 years. Considering they're both around 30 years of age, the 7-year prison sentence is tough enough, as they'll be leaving at 37, which is quite late considering a career. On the other hand, as for me, I made it to the class reunion on time and had a fun time hanging out with my old buddies.
I confess, Thomas, I've always loved you, bro. I've always loved you, you damn bonehead. And you still look so beautiful.
Hey now, you're right. That's definitely a reunion song, but it's a song given by a man to a woman.
I really did love you, bro.
Bro, the gamer language giving you zero riz, goddamn. Megan is still batshit bonkers. If only the two imposters were anywhere near as crazy as this, things would have been hella more chaotic. Trouble Busters!